Decoding Alistair's files is taking forever.
Hank, would you relax? Okay? The computer cracked the code on Alistair's finance file. I'm sure it's going to work for the rest of these, too. Soon enough, we're going to know all of Alistair's secrets.
When we finally go public with everything Alistair's done, the fallout will be immense. People's lives will be changed forever. Crane will finally get his due.
Yeah? Most importantly, Sheridan will see proof that Alistair had Ackland brainwashed her into thinking that she loves Antonio. And then I'm going to get Sheridan back. Sharon, what's wrong? Why'd you tense up like that? Do you not want to make love right now or what?
No, I'm sorry. Antonio, I didn't mean to kill the mood. It's just that I can't stop thinking about what happened earlier with Luis.
You were thinking about my brother just now.
Both you and Luis. You shot him. You shot him over me.
Oh, you know why? Because he deserved it. He's been lying to you. He's been upsetting you with that whole concocted story about Alistair and Dr. Ackland brainwashing you, and you think you don't love him anymore.
You shot Luis. All right, you almost murdered your own brother.
And I was protecting you.
But maybe Luis is right. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe my father and Dr. Ackland did try to brainwash me, and maybe we should start listening to Luis.
No, Sheridan. No.
My, but Daddy Dearest seems nervous this evening.
Shut up, Julian.
Is that fear I smell under your cigar smoke, Father?
I wouldn't be so smug if I were you, Julian. You're mired in this muck as deeply as I am. More so, in fact, since I put the onus of many a crime I committed on you.
As I said, I don't really care. I think it's time we Cranes paid for our countless wrongdoings.
Oh, damn it, Julian, shut up.
I gather from your mood, you weren't able to keep Luis from exposing the various skeletons in our closet.
No, the potential for cataclysm still exists, but not for long. I'm going to stop Luis Lopez Fitzgerald if it's the last thing I do.
I don't care if I have to cut Teresa open myself. You get my eggs out of her now. Gwen, let's just calm down. Teresa has Dr. Simmons unknowingly implant my fertilized eggs into Teresa so she can use my baby as a bargaining chip to get little Ethan back and I'm supposed to become. Well, to hell with that and to hell with
No, stop.
Do it, Gwen. Do it. Gut her like the barracuda she is. You give me my baby back, Teresa. You give me my baby back.
Just said Luis is obsessed with you. He's addicted to the idea of you two being together. And just like any other addict, he will say or do anything that he possibly can to get what he wants.
Yeah, but I don't remember any of my therapy with Dr. Ackland. What if Luis is right and something unethical did happen?
Sheridan, nothing unethical happened to you. You were not brainwashed. Please. Look, you told me before. The reason you're with me is because you love me, not Luis.
Any more of Alistair's files get decoded?
Not yet, but they will. I'm telling you, Hank, this decoding disk that you borrowed, well, it's going to break down all these files. We're going to know all of Alistair's secrets. You're going to be a hero, my friend. Not bad for a rookie cop.
Yeah, if I don't get booted off the force for improper conduct first.
Don't worry about that, okay? I'm telling you, Sam is going to back you 100%. You know Alistair's the reason that he never married Ivy. He made Julian marry her instead. Julian told me himself that he was always in love with someone else. I'm telling you, Alistair has ruined millions of lives. Literally countless.
At least we have information on his financial improprieties. It's pretty damning stuff, but we need more, man.
Oh, we're gonna get more. I'm telling you, there's plenty. I know Alistair's the one who set Julian up for that imposter gag trying to keep me and Sheridan apart, and when that didn't work, he blew up our boat in Bermuda.
And when that didn't work, you had Ackland Make Sheridan forget that you're the one she loves.
That's right. But soon enough, we're gonna have proof of it all.
Father, there's no way you'll be able to stop Luis from proving you're the heartless monster I've known you to be my entire life. The man's like a dog with a bone. He won't stop until he's brought you and the entire Crane Empire down. You're deluding yourself to think otherwise.
And you wonder why I have nothing but loathing and contempt for you, Julian. When the going gets tough, you get drunk.
You know, Father, I hope Luis does bring you down. Because once you're pulled from your throne, Eve and I will be able to find the son that you stole from us without you thwarting us at every turn. The child we've loved and missed for a lifetime, the son that you did steal on the very night he was born.
Good, I want Teresa arrested for possession of stolen property, Gwen's fertilized eggs. In fact, give me that bottle. I'll slice her open myself.
Just stop. No one is slicing anyone open with anything, all right? Here's the deal. You and your mother are gonna calm down, okay?
Calm down? I'm going to calm down? Ethan, this is the worst thing Teresa's done yet. She has our child growing inside of her, Ethan, our child.
You have my child, Gwen, my child. You stole him from me, and turnabout is fair play. Teresa, you are psychotic and shameless.
Stop talking about my daughter that way.
Oh, stick a taco in it, Pilar.
I told you this would end badly, okay? We took her son. How did you think she'd react?
Yeah, Ethan, being upset is one thing, but assaulting our surrogate and deceiving the staff into stealing my fertilized eggs? What Teresa has done is beyond outrageous.
I think we should hang her from the nearest IV pole and beat her till the eggs fall out of her.
It's a horrible thing to say, Rebecca.
Do not even start with me, Eve. My grandchild is inside that slut, and I want it back. Give me my child, Gwen, and I will give you yours.
That is extortion.
You drove me to this, Gwen. You stole my child from me. This is your fault.
This is my fault,
Teresa,
right?
you're not helping matters here.
Rip her tongue out. That would help.
Ethan, you need to do something about this.
What? We took her son. This is her way of striking back.
Whose side are you on? Are you really standing here defending her? Because if you are, I'm gonna leave you, and I'm never gonna look back.
Sheridan, I have loved you since the first moment I laid eyes on you. I loved you in a past life when we were together. I love you now. And I know that you love me and that you always will. You and I were meant to be together, not you and Luis. So I want you to forget about him.
I don't know if I can. Now, look, it's not what you think. I don't doubt my love for you, not at all. It's because I love you so much that I can't go on this way.
I'll follow.
Keeping you apart from your family, being the reason you almost murdered your brother tonight, I can't live with the guilt of what loving me has cost you.
None of that is your fault, Sheridan.
Not directly, but it's because of me that you're estranged from your mother. You're angry at Luis.
The reason I'm mad at Luis is because he can't accept the fact that you chose me and not him. My mother, you know the story. She thinks you should be with him and not me. Well...
Pilar is entitled to her opinion.
Yeah.
The fact is that I chose to be with you. And that choice has made everyone upset.
Sheridan, you and I love each other. We are together, and we are happy, and that's all that matters.
I would be happier if you weren't estranged from your family. I just feel like this is all my fault.
Once you got everything you need to use against Alistair, what do you plan on doing with him?
No, I'm not even sure. Crane's done so many damn things to so many people. Whole countries even. I don't even know what jurisdiction it falls under. State, feds, world court. Maybe all three.
Why don't you hand it all over to the media? You know, let them sort it out while you get the biggest bang for your buck. Alistair's face will be splashed across every newspaper in the country. Tom Brokaw will lead off the nightly news with his arrest. Julian's too.
I'd love to go to the media. There's no doubt in my mind that Crane's got friends in high places. You know, this whole thing could be suppressed on the grounds of national security before it ever hit the front page. No, Hank, I need to do something more personal. You know? Hit Crane where it hurts the most.
What's so funny, Father?
You, Julian. It's laughable for you to think that you and Eve will ever know your long-lost son.
Once you're gone, there'll be nothing to stop me from finding him, will there? Eve wants to see our son more than anything on earth. I promised I'd find him for her, and I intend to keep that promise.
Lovesick fool. How could Catherine and I produce such a ninny? Maybe the hospital mixed you up with my real son.
Serve you right, having kept me from my son all these years. It's about to change, Father, because once you're gone, I will find our son and reunite him with Eve.
Really, Julian? And how will you do that if we're both locked up in prison for the rest of our lives?
Of course I'm on your side. I love you and your husband, but I won't lie to you. I get why Teresa did what she did.
What? But you understand the mind of this unconscionable thief? Well, I certainly don't. Even her own mother doesn't. I mean, did you see Pilar almost fainted when she found out what her egg-stealing Evita had done?
Please don't speak for me, Rebecca. I may not condone my daughter's actions, but like Ethan, I understand them. This vendetta that you have against Teresa to avenge Gwen's baby's death drove her to such extremes. She was desperate to get her little boy back. So she felt she had no choice but to take Ethan and Gwen's baby hostage.
I don't care what happens to her. I just want my baby back.
Dr. Russell.
Get my eggs out of Teresa now.
There's no way I'm consenting to surgery. Who said anything about getting your consent? I'm gonna hold you down while the doctors do their job.
No, you will not.
Ethan and Gwen can't have their baby until after it's born. That's only if I get my child back first.
Please help me, Dr. Russell.
Yes, Eve. Teresa is in possession of stolen property, so you either get it back or prepare yourself for the mother of all lawsuits against this hospital.
Hospital can't be held liable for this, Rebecca. Teresa committed a deliberate fraud. There was no way for Dr. Simmons to know that she wasn't the real surrogate. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do if Teresa doesn't consent to having the eggs removed.
Which I don't. Oh, you hateful shit.
No.
Ethan, this is crazy. Okay, because Teresa has broken all sorts of laws here. I mean, you're a lawyer. You have to do something.
Gwen, look at me. First, you have to calm down, because being this upset isn't going to do any good.
What do you want me to do? Be supportive and understanding of her like you are? Ethan, she has our baby. I want it back.
Gwen, you have my baby, and I want him back.
Teresa.
Stop. Come on.
Well, we seem to be at a stalemate here. Teresa, no matter what your motivation, your actions have been very destructive to many people. I would like you to leave. I'd like you to go right now, please.
Come on, Teresa. Fox and I'll take you back to the house, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Whit.
We can't just let her leave. What? Let it go, Gwen. All right? Teresa may have a fatal accident later on.
No, she can't, Mother, because she's carrying my child.
Pilar?
I need to speak to you.
No, the thing is, once we've decoded Alistair's secrets, I want to make sure that they come out in the most damaging way possible to him.
But you don't trust the feds or the media to break the story.
No, I do. Just once the word is out. Well, I gotta tell you, Hank. And after everything that Alistair has done to me, to my family, and to Sheridan, I want the satisfaction of personally paying him back.
You're right. Everyone Alistair's ever hurt should be there firsthand to hear the awful things he's done to them.
Exactly. I want to see a room full of people in total shock when they hear how evil Alistair is. And then see their faces when they realize he's going to get his due. Most importantly, I want to see Alistair's face when he realizes he's losing it all. And that I, one of the great unwashed, is the one who's bringing him down.
That's right, Julian. If Luis brings me down, you're coming with me. I've made sure of it by implicating you in any number of misdeeds. So, sonny boy, no playing the hero for your whore, Eve. No finding your bastard love child. Just a prison full of hardened criminals vying for your affection, shall we say?
I'm well aware of the fate that awaits me, Father, but I can take comfort in the thought that you'll be suffering too. Being locked up with the great unwashed will be a fate worse than death for you.
Oh, spare me your attempts at moral superiority, Julian. Your hands are just as dirty as mine. If Luis exposes our secrets, we're both going down for capital crimes.
You forced me to do every awful thing I ever did, including trying to kill my sister twice.
Prove it.
You know I can't. You've seen to that.
Yes. Yes, there's plenty of guilt to go around. We'll be lucky if we don't get the death penalty for what we've done. At the very least, our new address will be the state pen.
You know, Father, I think I'd rather be dead than live out my days with you. That would be my fate worse than death.
Sheridan, do not blame yourself for my situation with my family. None of it is your fault.
Yes, it is, Antonio. Look, I haven't just torn two brothers apart. Because of me, I have estranged you from your entire family. And I love them so much. Especially Pilar. I miss her. I miss talking to her. I miss hearing her tell me how everyone's doing. And I can only imagine how much you miss them.
I miss being stabbed in the back.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. I am the root of all your problems with your family, and I hate myself for it.
Come on, I don't want to hear you talk like that either.
You know, I'm no better than Julian or my father because I'm a Crane, and we're poison to everyone. You know what? I have to leave town. I just have to leave Harmony because without me being around to be a sore spot for you and your family, you can then be happy again and heal things.
Sheridan, no.
I'm sorry, Antonio, but that's what I have to do. I have to leave you.
Sheridan. Come on. You're not gonna leave me. You're not gonna leave Harmony. I'd stop you if you tried to go, you know.
How? By keeping me prisoner?
Sheridan, I love you. I would not want to go one day without you in my life. I don't know what I would do.
Don't you see how bad I am for you? I've cost you your entire family.
No, you haven't. Because you are my family now. You are my past, you are my present, you are my future.
But I've caused you so much heartache.
I'll tell you what has caused me more heartache than anything. That my own brother can't accept the fact that you chose to be with me and not him.
Antonio, I love you. But I can't just sit here and watch you be separated from your family. If you and Luis continue to fight like this, one of you is going to wind up dead. And think about Pilar. Think of what it will do to her. If one of her own sons kills his brother, she'll never recover from a blow like that. Never. And I just can't take the chance of causing anyone any more pain like that. It's why I have to leave Harmony.
All right. I see your point. And you're right, you have to leave.
You want to read the paper while you give the computer time to do its thing?
It'll pass the time. Thanks. This is it.
What?
Found the perfect way to expose Alistair to the people he's hurt the most.
How?
Yes, Julian, thanks to Luis Lopez Fitzgerald, life could end as we know it. The Cranes will lose everything we've amassed for generations.
You brought this on yourself, old man. You and your evil. Your mother must be spinning in her grave at the pain you've inflicted on just Sheridan and me. Denying her love and happiness, denying me my son?
You may be able to find him yet, Julian, but you won't be around to spend time with him. Nor will you ever have what you want most in the world, a life with Eve, for you'll be locked away in prison.
Yes, but I will have done one good thing in my life. I will have given the woman I love my son.
Oh, you're a damn fool, Julian.
That's right, Father. I am a fool. I'm a fool for love, and I'm proud of it. Good night, Father. And lighten up, for God's sake. This isn't the end of the world.
Have a seat over there, Paul.
Oh, between my illness and Teresa's behavior, this has been one of the worst days of my life. Well, by the looks of it, it looks like it's going to get worse. You're going to tell me my treatment isn't working, aren't you, Eve?
No, it's too soon to know for sure.
I cannot be dying, Eve. Teresa needs me more than ever.
Pilar, that's why I wanted to see you. It's about Teresa. After what happened out there, I think that I need to caution you again. You don't want to get involved in Teresa's problems right now.
How can I not? Teresa has done a horrible thing, having Gwen's fertilized eggs implanted in her. But now that she may be pregnant, Eve, I can't turn my back on her at a time like this.
Pilar, you're going to have to forgive me for being blunt, okay? Because I feel like I'm going to be doing you a terrible disservice if I sugarcoat this for you. Your immune system is severely compromised right now. That's why you have to take extra special care of yourself. You have to eat properly, you have to get lots of rest, and most of all, you have to avoid stress. That's the most important thing. You cannot let yourself get involved in any tense situations because you could pay very dearly if you do.
Are you saying I could die?
Yeah, Pilar. If you get involved with Teresa's pregnancy and the controversy that's swirling around it, there is no way, even with the treatments, that you are going to make it.
Yeah, why don't you just come in here and sit down, relax, and I'll fix you a nice cup of tea. Thank you.
Careful.
Thanks.
All right? Here, just take this. You gotta start eating healthy now that you're pregnant, right?
Thank you. What?
Sure know how to make an impression with people, don't you?
I didn't have a choice.
Well, Gwen, Ethan, and Rebecca would probably disagree. Teresa, I mean, if they didn't hate you before, they sure hate you now.
Yeah. Yeah, they were pretty upset.
I don't really think they're just gonna let this one drop.
But what can they do? You know, right now, I'm carrying Ethan and Gwen's baby. And I'm gonna carry this baby to term. And I don't care if they think that I'm the Wicked Witch or not. Ethan, Gwen, and Rebecca, they took my child from me first. And this is the only way I know how to get him back. I'm gonna trade this baby for my son.
Teresa, I don't really know.
I do. I do. My plan's gonna work. Okay? Little Ethan is as good as mine. So you're really okay with me leaving Harmony? Oh, Antonio, thank you for understanding. I honestly didn't think it'd be that easy to get you to agree with me.
It's as easy as it gets. Because you and I, we're gonna leave Harmony together.
What? No, no. The whole point of me leaving is so that I don't cause tension between you and your family. With me gone, you guys can patch things up and be happy again.
I meant what I said. You are my family now. There's no reason for me to stay in Harmony if I'm not with you.
Have you not heard a word that I've said?
Yes, I have. I've heard every word that you said. Now look, you and I are gonna go to St. Lisa's. We're gonna go back and we're gonna live like we used to, okay?
Antonio, it's not that I mind working since my father has frozen my accounts. All right? It's that you will still be estranged from your family.
I wasn't in contact with them when you and I met. I should make a difference now.
Even so.
Let me remind you of something. Do you remember how much fun we used to have on St. Lisa's? Do you remember how much we used to laugh? How we used to make love on the beach?
Yes, I do remember. We had some great times together.
And this time is going to be even better. Sure, and this time, you remember that I'm the one you love. Not Luis.
How are you gonna tell people we find on Alistair?
Founders Day dance.
Hank, I'm telling you, it's the perfect place to announce it. Everyone in Harmony that Alistair ever hurt will be there to see him. Their worst enemy, brought down.
I mean it, Pilar. Don't you get involved with Teresa's problems. If you do, the additional stress on your system could negate any benefit that you were getting from your treatment. And if that happens...
I could die. I understand.
Well, I think you're going to have to do more than understand. You're going to have to do as I say. Now, this battle between Teresa and Ethan and Gwen promises to be epic and just exhausting for everyone that's involved. So just stay out of it so that you can avoid the stress that it is bound to cause.
I will, Eve.
Okay, well, you go back to the B&B and don't do anything but rest.
I am exhausted. Thank you. Hello?
Hi, Mama. Can you come over to Whitney's real quick? I just kind of need to be with you.
Teresita, mija, we both could use a good night's rest. I'll see you in the morning, okay?
Mama, please, can you come over? Because I'm just a little too upset to sleep.
Fine. Fine, mija. I'm on my way, okay?
Thanks, Mama. I don't know what I would do without you.
Oh, dear God, give me the strength to be the mother my children need me to be.
Come in. Julian, what are you doing here?
I had to see you.
Why? Something wrong?
No, my love. In fact, everything's right with the world. I'm keeping my promise to find our son and bring him back to you.
Well, that's wonderful, Julian, but how when Alistair's foiled us at every turn?
Luis has come to possess a number of files that will utterly and completely destroy my father.
Really?
It's only a matter of time before he goes public with them, including the truth about our son.
Oh, Julian. Oh, we may finally be reunited with our boy.
Don't believe it, Eve. This sordid little tale is far from having a happy ending.
can't believe what was supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life has turned into one of the worst. I mean, Teresa being implanted with my fertilized eggs so she can use my baby as some bargaining chip to get little Ethan back. This is beyond horrible.
Honey, I know you're upset.
Ethan, don't even come near me. Okay, not after the way you stood up for her and defended what she did.
Honey, I didn't stand up for her. And I think what she did was as wrong as it gets. But I understand what drove her to do it. Teresa's desperate to get her son back, and this was the drastic step that she took to make it happen.
Well, guess what? I'm desperate too, Ethan. I am desperate to get our baby back. And if I mean anything to you at all, if you are interested in saving this marriage, now would be the time to prove it.
How? What do you want me to do? Tell me, and I will do it.
How are you going to tell people what Alistair's done? Grab a mic at the dance and read off a list of his secrets?
No. Oh, it's gonna be much better than that. See, Hank, for the last few years at the Founders Day dance, they've had these closed-circuit monitors. You know, where they play people arriving, mingling, dancing, all that kind of stuff. So what I do is I sneak in there just before things get underway. We play everything. Everything that Alistair's done so they can see it for themselves.
Oh, my God.
Sheridan's gonna be blown away. I'm finally gonna be able to prove that Alistair had Ackland brainwashed her into thinking that she loves Antonio. It's gonna happen, Hank. I'm finally gonna get Sheridan back.
Sheridan, you and I, we fell in love on St. Lisa's, and I think going back there, it's just only gonna deepen our love.
If it was simple, peaceful.
It was, and we were happy there because we didn't have any outside influences to contend with. I mean, not like we do here in Harmony. That's why when we leave here, we just need to forget everything and forget everyone. Especially Luis. Okay?
Alistair, you're still trying to keep Julian and me from our son.
Oh, would that I could, Eve. But what Julian said is true. Luis plans to expose all of my secrets, including the identity of your son with Julian.
Good for Luis.
And bad for your white knight, Julian, I'm afraid.
Why?
The denouement Luis is planning will expose Julian's role in a number of illegal acts. He'll be proven to be just as, if not more, culpable than I. So, Eve, you may be gaining a son, but you'll be losing a lover.
God, you are a venomous old snake, aren't you, Alistair?
Don't waste your breath. I don't care what happens to me. All I care about is your happiness, yours, and our son's.
I came as soon as I could, Neil.
Mama, I'm really sorry. I know you don't approve of what I did. You know, having Gwen's eggs implanted in me.
Of course I don't approve, Teresa. You assaulted an innocent woman. You locked her in a closet, left her unconscious. You deceived hospital staff and stole a woman's baby from her.
I know, Mama, but, Ethan and Gwen and Rebecca stole little Ethan from me first. This was the only way I knew how to get him back, by trading this baby for my child.
Yeah, but your actions are... You're so extreme, Teresa.
I know, Mama, but wouldn't you do anything for your children?
I suppose, but...
Mama, wouldn't you rather die than turn your back on any of us?
You get involved with Teresa's pregnancy and the controversy that's swirling around it, there is no way, even with the treatments, that you are going to make it.
Please, Mama. I need you right now. I need you to help me stand up to Gwen, Ethan, and Rebecca when they come after me again, because you know they're going to. Please, say you'll be here for me.
please? Yeah. All right. Of course I will. I love you, Teresa. I will be with you till the very end, Mia. Yeah, I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Stop, Teresa. Stop Teresa from having our baby.
Honey, how? Look, I don't have that kind of power. Neither does Eve or the hospital. A court order is the only thing that would force Teresa to give up that embryo.
Well, then go to the court. You know, have a judge force Teresa to stop what she's doing.
When you realize what you're saying?
I do. Ethan, there's no way I'm gonna let Teresa give birth to our child, okay? So you need to go have the courts force Teresa to have an abortion.